this custom request video is for Dallisa Martelli. Now, I know I might be pronouncing this wrong, or I might be pronouncing it right. Because of the double L, it might have that Y sound, like it's Hispanic descent, Latin descent. However, that is my greatest attempt to pronounce your name. You want to know, though, Dallisa wants to know about a woman with a Pisces moon and a man that is a Pisces sun. Okay, so there should be a great level of understanding here on both ends. And although these are signs, Pisces is sometimes misunderstood more than other signs are. But you two should get each other. Now, the reason why I say that is this, right? Well, of course, really it's basic. Pisces moon, Pisces sun, right? It's a no-brainer. However, it's a special type of relationship because the Pisces moon will be able to look at the Pisces sun, who is the man, and understand that there's more of a stern capability or more of a stern outlook or perception of life that is more impactful or more shown or even not shown. What I mean by that is like passive aggressive type, but it's more impactful than what you perceive your Pisces moon to be as a woman. So the reason why I attribute the passive aggressiveness more to the Pisces man's sun is because the sun has more lasting power or a stronger magnifying effect when it shines light than the moon does. Okay, so when the moon does it though, however, it's quickly done. So what the Pisces woman with the moon will learn quickly through repetition, right? They will base a lot of their perception of this Pisces sun on what they have acquired, whether it's a skill set, whether it is relationship rules or stipulations that they acquire, whether it's principles that they believe in and articulate to others. They, for a moment, will push this perception on the Pisces sun. Now, whether you do it verbally or not is a totally different story. You may keep this to yourself until you find out that you understand exactly why this Pisces sun man is reluctant or gradual to express what you already know. And at the same time, don't think that the Pisces sun man is not observing you and your behaviors, which may be more easily expressed than the Pisces sun is expressed, especially if this man has Mercury inside of Pisces. And the reason why you will probably be more expressive is because it's the moon and it moves quicker. These are like basic fundamentals. However, it's really, the more you get to learn this stuff, it really becomes textbook for you. So what happens here is the Pisces sun will be able to identify faults in you, and whether this Pisces man decides to express this to you or not is again another story. They may keep it to themselves and remain passive aggressive, the same way that you may keep what you observe about the Pisces sun to yourself, right? But you are learning each other and you are understanding, like the Pisces sun will understand that some of your movements are flawed. And don't be, moved any type of negative way by this. I'm pretty sure that you know that you've made some decisions that, not that you regret, but that you look back on and be like, okay, what it was a learning experience. I even thought to myself, maybe I should hold back or wait before I did it, and I did it anyway because I was curious or whatever the case may be. And you can relate back to that decision or that event and say, yeah, I get it. Now, Pisces sun may have observed that activity or that event and say, okay, I know what not to do. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this flips on it. It's a pros and cons, because there are actions that you will take as a Pisces moon woman that the Pisces Sun man will be reluctant to take, because your action is more instinctive, it's more gut like. So you're really the raw element of the Pisces, while that Pisces Sun man is being more careful and cautious because they understand that the spotlight is on them to behave like a Pisces is supposed to behave, and a Pisces Sun does not have a true mandate of how they are supposed to behave because they have an embodiment of all 12 signs. So that immutability that they possess, which you also possess, they are more cautious to involve themselves with things of the world. They're more prone to learning first before they move. So they will learn from you as well because you will move on it quicker because you have a Pisces moon. So the moon, as I said, this is fundamentals, right? The moon revolves around the zodiac wheel quicker than any other celestial body, excuse me. So you learn things quicker. You may make more mistakes, true. However, you will learn things more quicker, and it goes into working memory. See, working memory is a psychological term, means that you do things enough times, or even sometimes once, that when it's time to do it again, it gets pulled right up a specific part of your brain because it was already done before. So it becomes simpler. So this is how you advance as an individual. See, when a Pisces Sun man sees this about you, then they tap into that and they say, oh, okay, so what happens here is they get to identify more how to move as a Pisces Sun would and should. They get to understand more about themselves by involving themselves with you. Okay, so then they start picking up these Pisces characteristics because a Pisces Sun wants to create, just like any sun sign wants to create based upon their sun, but these physical mandates of the earth a lot of the times force us into positions or jobs that we have to do for survival mechanisms that keep us away from that creative aspect that we yearn for, that we long for. So the more that the Pisces man sun watches you, the more that they understand how to tap into that creativity that they yearn. Okay, now again, this is pretty much what I'm going to touch bases on with this video. If you need anything extensive from this, just get in the comment box and we can go further on this. But this is like, I determined this to be the meat and potatoes of what you really just put those placements out there for without saying too much about it. And again, you're going to understand the sternness of why the Pisces Sun may be more stern or more passive aggressive, and it's because they're being cautious. Find out if this Pisces man sun has Mercury in Pisces as well, and you will understand more that they are more reluctant to express themselves openly or freely, and you probably are the more expressive one because the moon deals with instinct, gut feelings, emotions, even the subconscious, which prepares you intuitively to make decisions that today, in the now, that not prepares the future, but actually makes the future. Because the saying that goes, whatever you do now is the reason why you are where you are tomorrow. Like, that has a lot of absolute truth to it. So when the Pisces Sun shows too much reluctance to move on instinct, on pure gut, raw feelings, then in a sense they are behind you as far as working memory goes, as far as advancement goes. Sure, they can catch up. However, you by this time have more of an expertise of it because you've been hands-on with this Pisces energy. All right, hope this helps. Get in the comment box if you need to know anything else. I'm out. After the breakup, he thought you would stay stuck. Didn't know you knew Satan, what he thought. He could just go out in public and say stuff. But we're a woman with a mouth when it stays shut. Actress who got more fans than the average. You say cut, chances they'll dash with the marriage. So what do? Makeup or apply makeup and handle this? Quickest way out, something scandalous.